My name is Moto, and axolotls were harmed in the making of this episode. Welcome, yet another episode of You Don't Know JANK. This time, my guest here, please introduce yourself.
Well, my name here is SaraHyde. That's right, this is what I sound like. No, just kidding, I sound completely boring. Hello, SaraHyde, axolotl VTuber, formerly known from being on MBT memes tweet threads, and now I'm vaguely known as that person you might remember from doing a Twitch stream that one time.
That's the one stream I watched and nothing else. As for those of you who may have been watching the first time now, this is a quiz show. There's 1,000 points for a correct answer. There's minus 1,000 points for a wrong answer. And as you will see, these are all reasonable questions that any person playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be able to answer.
I am sure.
Right, let's start on with the first one. This one's a card that is probably very near and dear to your heart, so...
Okay.
Oguchi was the founder of the fashion brand Oguchi. What could we assume is their first name? Is it A, O Giorgio? Is it B, O Miuccia? Is it C, O Gianni? Or is it D, O Guccio?
This is the first question.
Yes.
Some game changer ass shit. Okay, let's see. Can you remind me the options again? I need to get in the head of Oguchi here.
O Giorgio, O Miuccia, O Gianni, or O Guccio.
I'm gonna go with A.
These are all the names, or first names of fashion founders. Giorgio was the founder of Giorgio Armani, so that is not who we're looking for.
Ah.
First name of the brand Gucci was founded by Guccio Gucci. So it would be O Guccio O Gucci.
That would have been my second guess. God damn it.
Really rolls off the tongue.
I prepped for Yu-Gi-Oh! Trivia. God
yeah,
damn
that's the mistake everyone makes coming into this show.
I have been owned. I'm gonna ace the other questions though, so it's fine.
This one's slightly Yu-Gi-Oh! Related and slightly related to something else. However, you should be familiar with it.
Okay.
If the main villain of the Ape Escape series was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, which of these monsters would you want to expect him to play?
Oh, I know this one.
Is it A, Sun Avalon Dryas? Is it B, Darkness Neosphere? Is it C, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon? Or is it Fort Ruler Archfiend?
Well, you see, not only am I, of course, an Ape Escape enjoyer, I've speedrun the Ape Escape series. I have the world record in Ape Academy, by the way. Just, don't want to toot my own horn, don't want to, humble brag here, but I am really cool. Now, many will know, if you're an Ape Escape aficionado, the name of the villain of the Ape Escape series is the white monkey Spectre. Now, Spectre is also the name of a character recently added to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links from the anime Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, and he was the player of the Sunvine, Sun Avalon archetype, and I think I'm gonna go with Sun Avalon Dryas.
That is perfectly explained, absolutely correct. That is 100% the right answer here.
Hell yeah. Easy.
I think it's good that you start especially about Duel Links, not just mentioning the anime.
Look, I'll be honest, I got 3 episodes into Brains. I wasn't that into it. But oh boy,
Fair
do
enough.
I watch friends play Duel Links, and Spectre's voice is so fucking funny. He's just like, I Link summon Sun Avalon Melius.
Yeah, the tree is his best friend from childhood.
Summoning Amelius, a succulent Sun Avalon Melius.
Perfect, back to 0. Now we're all heading up. Next question is about an archetype you're familiar with.
Okay.
Despite their names all sounding French, which of these Medolce monsters is not actually a representative of French cuisine? Is it A, Chicha Glace Soufflé? Is it B, Pudding's Chocolate à la Mode? Is it C, Fresh Tart? Or is it D, Chevalier?
Well, actually, a significant portion of the Madolce archetype is based off of Italian desserts, for example, Queen Tiramisu. But can you repeat to me A and C again?
A was glace souffle and C was fresh tart.
Okay, so Montpellier is definitely French. I'm gonna go with fresh tart.
So tart is just the French word also for cake. It is a specific style, but it is still part of a French cuisine. So the correct answer, chocolate à la mode. À la mode means in the style. And it is not actually French cuisine originally. It is simply made in the style of the French cuisine. Pudding à la mode is a Japanese fruit plate with pudding on it.
Oh, that is devious. That. Alright, that's fucking cheating. That's all I'm saying. That shit's cheating.
Yeah, the French word's not actually from France.
That's so fucking devious. What the hell?
The next question is way more silly than the ones we have before, which is an accomplishment. You're traveling with the plunder patrols on their ship and you're told to go into the poop. Where do you have to go? To the front of a ship? To the lowest part of the underdeck? On top of a mast? Or to the cabin at the back?
Okay, so it's definitely not the top of the mast. Okay, my options are top of the mast, cabin at the back, lowest part of the ship, and...
the front.
I'm gonna, this feels like a pun, but I'm going to try and remember, old-timey pirate media I consumed as a child to try and intuit what the poop deck was. I'm going to guess it's the front of the ship, and it's called that because it's where the birds would poop.
The poop deck is at the aft of the ship, which is in the back, and the poop cabin, which is the place under the poop deck, is sometimes just called the poop, so it would be the cabin in the back of a ship.
Oh, okay, I'm just... In my defense, I'm not a pirate. Nothing about me screams pirate aficionado. I watch One Piece. They don't actually spend a lot of time on their boat.
So the reason it is called back, the stern is simply called the back of a ship, and it is also French, la poupée.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Cool.
Right. We're going into the bonus round now, and the bonus round, as this game is always an either or question, and I will name you this time. We're bringing back the classics. This is another dragon or no dragon. I will name you 7 monsters, and you will have to tell me if it's a dragon or not a dragon.
Okay. Well, if it has dragon in the name, it's probably not a dragon. That's what I've learned.
Yeah. These 7 will all have dragon in the name, so good luck figuring that one out. So,
fuck.
We're starting with the dragon dwelling in the deep.
In the deep. Okay, so I think the dragon dwelling in the deep is actually what later gets retrained as Abyss Dweller. And if my memory serves me well, Abyss Dweller is actually a sea serpent. So I am going to guess that this is not a dragon and is in fact a sea serpent.
Correct.
Hell yeah.
The dragon dwelling in the cave.
Dragon dwelling in the cave is an early normal monster. I actually remember this one quite well. I think I played it in the childhood deck. Has I think it's 1000 attack, 2000 defense. And it's very much just a Western style dragon. And based off of that, I think this one's actually a dragon.
Correct. Perfect description. Aqua Dragon.
Oh, that's easy. That's actually a pretty, it's a notable card that you can, that you see a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories because Ishizu/Isis plays it a lot, so I know for a fact that this is a sea serpent.
Also correct. Next one is Dragon Ice.
Dragon Ice. Now that, I don't know off the top of my head. My gut tells me that if it's called Dragon Ice, it's not a dragon.
It is unfortunately a dragon.
I was thinking it would be like an aqua or something. Okay.
Next we have Mythic Water Dragon.
Mythic Water Dragon. That's a dragon.
Yep. Snowdust Dragon.
You play that in Dragon Rules. Oh, Snowdust Dragon. I'm gonna guess dragon.
Snowdust Dragon is a dragon, correct. The last one, Divine Dragon Aqua Bizarre.
That's a funny name. Okay. I feel like 9 times out of 10, when, like, it's something dragon something, that usually means it's not a dragon. I don't know what this is. I can't style on it, but I'm guessing not a dragon.
It's a sea serpent, correct.
Okay.
All but one. Very good score. This is the point in the video where I make the joke that I don't count points because I'm really lazy. But thankfully, our viewers can see right at the bottom of the screen what your score is.
It's 1,000,000.
Yeah, it's very good. This is definitely. So now we're getting into the second half, and in the second half, all point values are doubled, so you gain 2,000 on the correct answer, and you lose 2,000 on the wrong answer.
I thought I was doing well for a moment there. Okay.
So this one, you'll be happy to hear, this has only to do with gameplay.
Okay.
In Dark Duel Stories, which of these ritual monsters requires the sacrifice of Griggle? Is it A, Super War Lion? Is it
It's Hungry Burger.
It's Hungry Burger. I don't even need to read the other question.
It's Hungry Burger, because that's also what it needs in Forbidden Memories. You don't even have to tell me the other options. It's Hungry Burger.
Awesome. So
Frame 1!
So here's all the other answers, just for the viewers who were interested in playing along.
Sorry for, like, ruining your bit there.
Yeah, it's the same monsters that are used in Forbidden Memories.
Yeah, it's Hungry Burger, Battle Steer, and Bioplant.
So the next one is number questions. In the original Duel Monsters anime, how many cards in total were drawn with the effect of Pot of Greed? Is it A, 42? Is it B, 58? Is it C, 86? Or is it D, 104?
Well, this is in the anime.
Yes, in the original Duel Monsters anime, so we're not counting
the
GX
anime.
and 7s.
Yeah. Okay, so if I remember correctly, they don't really use Pot of Greed in Duelist Kingdoms, so we have to think about, like, the arcs. So they've got Battle City, the Virtual World, the Legendary Dragon ship, the weird Kyber Corp tournament, and there's, like, a few duels in, like, Millennium World. So if we were to think about that structure, what are my numbers again that I have options for?
42, 58, 86, or 104.
86.
So Pot of Greed was activated 29 times, so 58 cards were drawn in total.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, it was more or less a guessing question. 86 would be about correct if every appearance of Pot of Greed in the anime was considered playing it, but there were many appearances of Pot of Greed where it wasn't actually played. Like Merrick was holding onto it in this duel with Bakura, he didn't play it. Then we have appearances like in the
fuck was his problem? Why didn't he?
Like, for example, Pegasus gave Yugi a card, which was Legend of Heart, which was inside a physical Pot of Greed. The next one is even more unfair as a question, but it's funny enough that I wanted to include it. So this was a special section I put Vam through, so I did it again. I asked ChatGPT to tell me if there is an axolotl in Yu-Gi-Oh! Which card did it suggest to me? Was it A, Salamangreat Fowl, B, Commander Gotham's, C, Gentlemander, or D, Armored Axon Kicker?
Okay, so... like, obviously Armored Axon Kicker is in there as a pump because it has axe in it, like Axolotl, but, like, if I were to think in the logic that, like, because, like, ChatGPT is a fucked up program that does use its own kind of brand of logic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like ChatGPT's database would know that an axolotl is a type of salamander, so I am going to guess Gentlemander.
Gentlemander is actually an axolotl, but that's not what ChatGPT told me.
Cool!
So, it said Salamangreat Fowl for exactly the reason you said, because it starts with salamander. And
I'm like gonna do it. I'm just gonna like, this video is gonna be my last appearance online because I'm retreating to a cave like a dragon dwelling in it.
Now we're onto the final normal question.
Oh, cool.
So this is actually a really interesting piece of Yu-Gi-Oh! Trivia. Which of these characters did Mai and Joey canonically meet? A. Son Goku, B. Iron Man, C. Scooby-Doo, or D. Chandra and Allah?
Okay. Did Mai and Joey canonically meet?
Yep.
Okay, so like, what are we defining as canon?
A story made by Kazuki Takahashi.
By Kazuki Takahashi. Okay, so I can rule out the Shonen Jump crossovers because he didn't write those. I'm pretty sure Kazuki Takahashi did like some weird promotional like Marvel manga thing, so I'm gonna guess Iron Man.
That is correct. Kazuki Takahashi drew a Marvel comic named Secret Reverse starring Iron Man and Spider-Man coming to Japan. And in the scene, Iron Man lands at the airport, which Joey and Mai happen to be at.
Hell yeah. Where the fuck was Joey when Thanos was popping around doing stuff? The Red Eyes Black Dragon could solo that, man.
Kazuki wanted to actually include Kaiba as the villain for that comic, but Marvel didn't want that, so he drew an original villain, which was basically just like evil Kaiba, like more evil Kaiba.
Ooh,
he also
Kaiba.
summoned dual monsters against them and stuff.
Let's go. That sounds based. I ain't gotta go.
All right, now the finale, and I did warn you about this. So
yeah, you fucking did.
This is dual karaoke. I will start singing a song, and when I stop, you'll have to sing the next few lines, and you'll get points if you get the right lines. This is not a test of musicality because we're both not singers. Oh, maybe you will be after this show. Who knows?
I'm gonna die of embarrassment on the internet.
I was dying of embarrassment writing this shit down here.
Okay.
We'll start with a really simple one. Going fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive. Do you think you could win only if I lose? Just let destiny choose.
That's the bit I remember. It's like the what's the fucking lyrics? Can I mumble it?
Let's see how close you can. If you okay, I'll give you another chance. If you, since you say you were an MBT memer, if you can sing the progression playoffs version of this, I will also count it.
Okay, let me go from the beginning. Kraken Pax makes me feel alive. Zemo, avert your eyes. So time to beat all of these rubes. Is anything? Is that worth it?
It's and the actual text is, I can hear you breathe and I can see you coming. I can feel the wind that's blowing me around.
What fucking pervert wrote that song? God damn.
Yeah, I can see you coming. I feel the wind blowing me. It's a really good song.
What if he was Yusei Freako and instead of synchro summoning, he Sucto summoned?
So the next one's from the Music to Do by. Maybe you know this song.
Possible.
While you pondering the ozone, I try to get to the end zone. You won't be anything without the chips. Your lips are quivering. The time has come.
I am playing cards and I'm getting sucked off. The end.
Time to duel. Now it gets serious. Time to duel. You're not invincible.
I'm actually not an aficionado of music to duel by. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Okay. So let's try off another opening. If life is a game, they say I can't win. I'll never amount to nothing. Tear me down before my life begins.
This one is the one before Halfway to Forever, so it's just take a chance. Amount to nothing. You always leave me at the bits I don't fully remember. But all I remember is that you gotta take a chance on me. Come on, that's something. That's
Okay.
a lyric.
Can you sing any part after the first 4 lines? Any of them?
I'm gonna blame MBT Progression Playoffs for this one. They mix together in my head now. Yeah, nah, this is not my fucking forte. This is... I hope nobody I know sees this.
So the next one is unfortunately for you, again from the music to duel by. It's time to duel and there's no backing down. The heart of the cards is where magic is found. We played this game before, not quite this way. It's like an all-out war with monsters that obey.
I did not listen to this album. I do not have any cultural context for this. Oh god, please let this eternal torture end.
You would have gotten this one if you just said Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! He's the king of games! Yu-Gi-Oh! King of games!
Cool.
I made a absolutely amazing finale, I'm noticing. Do you want to say the worst part is? This is now the hard songs.
Oh, those were the gimmies.
Yeah, those were the English songs, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have known from that. This is now we're getting into the weird songs. So this one's not weird, but well, we'll see if you know this one. Maybe you do because you watched Abridged. Kono mama mo sukushi. Haruko kata wo daki, kie yuku yume wo kasoe, karete ku nakama wo mita, kayoi nareta michi ni, mayoi komoku kono go, yami ga mo hitori no, jibun wo tsukuru.
Kawaii ka sekebi da donake satai game. Please tell me that's the section.
That is close enough that I will count it. Like, otherwise this is not gonna be.
Okay, cool. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's the part you see in Abridged. I'm not gonna be that strict on you because I notice how difficult this is.
Cool.
So now we have 2 songs which are not officially from Yu-Gi-Oh! Media, but I think they're funny enough to be included here. So let's see.
Okay.
I had a tree of decisions all absent from winning. Let's go back to my humble beginnings when I lacked a real win condition. I knew that something was missing. Was this feeble life even worth living? I asked myself, what should I do? Here's what I found, I share it with you.
Make verte.
Yes! That's the song! Awesome.
See, that one I know. That one's easy.
Just, when someone's gonna drop kick you in the face, make verte. Now, the best song I've saved for last, and honestly, this is a song I almost want to sing out in full because it's so funny.
Okay.
This is a rap song. Power shuffling on my brand new spellground, topping YCSs after 12 long rounds. Taking trash like you think you're best around, I'll kick your scrubby ass back to the playground.
I'll be honest, I genuinely don't know this one.
Do you know what song it is? I'm ready to give it to you if you know what song this is.
Is this from fucking GX Abridged?
This is not from GX Abridged. This is a Simo original.
Oh, I did not. The woo Simo rap song. What?
Yeah, it's called Time to Swing. Look it up on his channel sometime.
Dog. I did not know. I didn't know. This is. I feel like I'm cursed for knowing this knowledge now. I will not be accepted into the kingdom of heaven. Not that I was going to be, but less accepted now.
Now you're getting into a deeper layer of hell.
I'm going into the hell where, like, I'm at least going into, like, the layer of hell where, like, I don't know, like, adulterers go. I'm at least an adulterer.
This was the final one. Thanks for
Okay.
actually putting up with this shit. Actually amazed you actually got any of them from how that started, but hey.
Yeah, never do karaoke again. I know what songs sound like. I don't know what the words are. I can mumblecore them all day.
I'm still thinking of if this is the worst one or if it's the one I wish to, where AI generated random OCG normal monsters and he has to guess if they're real or not.
That's... You know, suddenly I understand why his avatar is what it is.
Anyways, do you have anything to plug, anything to shout out?
Yeah, so first off, I'd like to shout out you for having me on. Shouts out to you, you're great.
Thanks.
Epic. Thanks, being a good friend. Also, you know, mandatory plug, I stream on Twitch. Twitch.tv/SaraHyde. And follow me on my Twitter, @AxolotlSara. I imagine a lot of people probably already do. I'm probably more popular on there than on Twitch. And, you know what? There's this little-known creator that I met at Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals. I got a pic with him and everything. He's called Farfa. You should check him out.
Right,
like, you know, he does some good content, and I really like to support the little guys.
Yeah, I'll put his links in the description too.
All right, good.
And see you all in the next episode.
Godspeed to whoever fucking comes after me, because I assume it will only get weirder from here.